While we're stuck at home, a lot of us have developed a new practice of doing push-ups. This is fantastic, but it's really important to make sure you warm up properly to make sure you don't get injured as you develop a new routine. Today we're going to go over a quick and effective warm-up routine to help keep you injury-free and help support your new practice. So let's start with warming up the neck. Push-ups are such a great exercise because they work the entire upper body. But that means we also need to warm up our entire upper body. And the neck is a great place to start. Next, we're going to move the head forward and backward. For many people, moving the neck back into the backward position helps improve stabilizer muscle activation, which is key for doing a proper push-up and avoiding injury. Next, we're going to move on to the scapular retractors, as well as stretching the front of the shoulder, what we call the anterior capsule. These are structures that get stressed when we're doing push-ups, but as long as you warm them up properly, it's no problem to push into these ranges. The next exercise is a combination of squeezing the shoulder blades together to improve activation of the scapular retractors, as well as giving a little push together to get the pec muscles, deltoids, and biceps activated. This is one of my favorite exercises because it warms up both the front and back side of the body. Next, we're going to stretch and flex the triceps. For this one, you're going to be doing an active stretch, pulling your arm down and using the other arm to give a little bit of overpressure. Research shows that static stretching actually decreases muscle activation speed, so we want to use dynamic stretches in our warm-up. Now let's move down to the wrist. Once again, doing a dynamic stretch where you're using the other hand to provide overpressure to stretch the wrists into the position that they'll be in when you do your push-ups. Now we're going to move to what we call a closed chain exercise or a weight-bearing exercise. With this one, you want to make sure you're holding yourself up strong through the arm that you're supporting yourself with, while rotating the thoracic spine and squeezing the shoulder blade back. Now we're going to move to a push-up on the wall, where you can get the same motion in a less strenuous position. This is a good time to check in that your core muscles are activating properly. The last step in our warm-up is doing push-ups on your knees. For many of us, this is the highest level push-up we can do. That's fantastic. The most important thing is you have proper form and keep yourself injury-free while doing your exercises, rather than pushing it to the limit. A good warm-up for push-ups should take at least 2 to 3 minutes to complete. So just remember, wherever we are in our exercise journey, warming up is always worth it to keep us injury-free and working at our best as we develop a new practice.